Here we are again, 2018 Haydays, the official start of winter. This is the place where you can come and get your hands on every new product imaginable for the snowmobile industry. And this season isn't going to disappoint. Here at Sledhead 24/7, we're going to ride, rate, review all the latest and greatest products and snowmobiles out there to man.
I'm having a blast. I'm at Haydays we were just figuring this out. I've been here since 1990. So over there they said, how many people over 25 years? And I was like, didn't raise my hand because I was thinking it was like 2000. I was thinking, oh, I've only been here 18. I've been here 28. Is that right? 28? Is that dating me?
I wasn't even born I wasn't alive yet in 1990, so.
Look how I just aged well. I'm like a fine wine, obviously.
Big day for Polaris. A lot of new product we're introducing. One of the biggest ones that I'm proud to introduce is the new model year 2019 race sled. So a lot of major changes this year, and we're looking forward to another great year. So the biggest difference to our model year 19 600R race sled is the 136 rear suspension. It's called the RX2. And the 2 comes from, it's got 2 inches of additional travel at the rear torque arm, and so it's even more at the rear axle. And we've played around with 136s in the past with the mod class, so we knew the positives and negatives of going to a 136. The good thing with this rear suspension is we designed it specifically to be a 136, and we eliminated the negatives and only got the positives out of the 136. So you get better hole shot, better acceleration out of the corners, better braking performance. Hard to believe, but it does corner significantly better than our old 128 rear suspension. So a cool feature is the louvers that we put into the tunnel. So these louvers expose the heat exchangers. And what we do on the starting line is the mechanic can grab a handful of snow, rake it across these louvers. It'll pack snow in directly on top of the heat exchanger so that we can maintain a cooler water temperature when on the starting line. And then it does also add some additional cooling when on the racetrack. It catches some wind, it catches some roost from the riders in front, and also helps keep the sled cool during the finals.
You know, as we're walking around Haydays, we're always looking for some new innovative product. Here's the new Peeps booth. Let's go see what they have to offer.
So this is the new Alpride system. We partnered with a Swiss company called Alpride to produce another electrical airbag system for Peeps. We're partnering with Polaris on that. This system's really cool in that it's a capacitor-based system instead of a battery. And so there's 2 AA batteries inside. Those AA batteries charge up these big capacitors. So you put the batteries in, it takes about half an hour to an hour, charges the capacitors, and then you're ready to go. Those big capacitors can dump all that energy in about 3 seconds and inflate the airbag. It's a really simple system, has a cable-based deployment. Status indicator lights are on the side, so you can see those through the side of the pack. It's a little cheaper than other battery bags out there. It's a little lighter. This is about 5.8 pounds, I think. A 20-liter pack, basic avalanche gear pocket for your shovel and probe, and then a really large cargo compartment, 20 liters of just cargo space, so plenty of room for everything you need. This year Peeps is partnering with Polaris, so you can go to polaris.com, snow safety, and learn about all the Peeps products too.
You know, new for 2019 in the timber sled is they have a 129 LE. What this is, they're going with the 129 track. So now we got the flotation of a 137, but the agility of a 120. Kind of bridge the gap a little bit. You know, a lot of times I try to decide, do I ride my 120 or my 137? I don't have to ask myself that anymore. I can just ride my 129.
It's a machine that's going to be in between that 137 timber sled we offer in our quiver and then also the 120. This machine has 2 less paddles than the 137 and 2 more than the 120. Light, nimble, you're going to have that ability that the 120 has, but you're going to have the flotation of the 137. It's going to take you in that backcountry where you want to go.
Yeah, these things are great. You know, it's a good mix for dirt bikers to switch over and ride mountains and get full year use of their sled or their bike 12 months of the year, and they're super easy to ride. Pretty much I've gotten people on these things that have rode street bike maybe 5 times, and I've been able to put them on a snow bike and they've been able to excel super fast, and learning curve is super easy.
This 129, it's going to be the ticket.